Hey guys, Marshmallow Trump here, back from the live stream, and today I am doing my tour predictions for the next Mario Kart tour, and that is the Trick Tour. So, it's kind of hard to predict for a non-character specific or non-country specific tour, because there's nothing to really base anything on. However, I do have quite a few just things that came to mind when I heard the words Trick Tour. One of which being a character which I've wanted to come into this game for a very long while, and that is Funky Kong. Like, as soon as you hear Trick Tour, at least in my case, I thought Funky Kong. Because if you think about it, Funky Kong, he's gonna look cool doing all these tricks. And you're going to want to do tricks with him because of how cool he is. He's literally just a cool character. So, if it's a tour dedicated to doing tricks, they're going to want someone who looks cool in the process to sell their stuff. So basically, Funky Kong, I think, if they don't do it, they're missing out because it would be an amazing thing for them to do. But yeah, that's not it, because multiple other things that came to mind. Another one is the Tanooki Tail Mario. Now, you might be thinking, not really, and it is a bit of a weird one, but he, like in Mario games, helped out in getting you to tricky areas. I mean, that's just a pun, to be honest, but he helps you just get across into special areas, and with tricks, they do something whilst you're in a jump to help you a lot of the time get onto a shortcut or something. That was terrible. But yeah, that's why I thought Tanooki Tail Mario. Another reason it could be that as well, on top of that, is that in Mario Kart 7, I think that's when they introduced the Tanooki Tail item. So there they have a chance to bring out a new item, which would be very useful, because basically the Tanooki Tail is it's like the super horn, but it's one circle around you, like one rotation around the cart, and you use it every time. So like, that didn't make any sense. Basically, every time you activate the item, it's not a one use. Each activation is a spin of the tail around your cart. So, it's really good at getting rid of shells if you can time it properly. Although most players in Mario Kart 7 especially just resorted to driving right at people just to like hit them with it. So it's a very consistent item to get. Not only does it last a while, meaning that you can just carry on front running without having to worry about too many projectiles, but it's great at taking out enemy drivers too. So the Tanooki Tail is kind of iconic as well. So if they brought that in, not only would it be something that people would be like, oh, whoa, but because obviously they're wanting to sell you stuff, they'd probably do well with that one. And I think he'd be a great character. Like, I've got 45 rubies, I think. Maybe a few more, like 48 or something. But I definitely have enough for a 10-pipe opening. And I'll tell you now, if Tanooki Mario, if he had the Tanooki Tail, was a character, yeah, basically, you can get it quite high up. I'd say about 3rd and 4th is... don't fall off the edge. Yeah, 3rd and 4th is a prime position to be getting high chances of it, and it's good. And so basically, that would be a good idea. Another one is Goomba. Now, the reason I think Goomba, or Goomba, however you say it, a Goomba would be a good item is because if you think about in normal Mario games, how do you get doing your tricks in them games, really? Well, it's by bouncing off of enemies' heads, and the most iconic one is obviously the Goomba. So, yeah, I think that'd be quite fitting. And also, they have shown that they are willing to do enemy mob characters that we don't really see in Mario Kart. So I know we've had Shy Guy in past Mario Karts, but we've had Shy Guy, we've had the Hammer Bros, we've had Koopa, we've had all sorts of little mob characters, and I would not be surprised if we saw the likes of Goomba and Piranha Plant. So that'd be a pretty interesting one to see. I don't know what it'd do. Might just have like triple mushroom or something. But they could do that. This is actually, before I carry on, this is hoping that they bring new things in. They might not bring anything new, which is sad, I know, but not many people are playing the game anymore. Something else I was thinking was the winged Koopa, because, you know, flying about when you're doing tricks in air. But also, I'm pretty sure they have a winged Koopa car. So, they could repurpose that. Here we go. The Para-Koopa and the Para-Wing. They could repurpose that and put that in Spotlight. And they could give that character triple green shells if it was the green one. Or they could bring in triple red shells from some of the older Mario Karts, like Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart DS. That'd be pretty interesting. I'd like to see that. But with a game like this, like Mario Karts, normally, triple red shells was balanced enough. But in games, well, in the mobile one, where you're like almost pampered in a way, like obviously not when streaming because I've become hella laggy and I always do terrible. But even in offline ones I'm laggy, so imagine online ones. But in a game where you're pampered and it's hard to fall off the edge and things like that, triple red shells would probably be very good. And also, with the fact of the only thing that really matters point-wise is characters with 3 item slots over characters with 1 item slot. Like, points don't matter for online races as long as you just get in the pole position. So, I'm sure people would not really care if Winged Koopa was a 2 item slot character over a 3. Now, I know enough people would, but I mean, if they're getting triple red shells in this sort of game where it's harder to stop in a way, like, it's easier and it's harder, so, that'd be pretty interesting. Gone for the full Birdo outfit here. I don't think they would do it, honestly, but if the game's, like, crashing almost, and they're wanting money, they could just whack out a very strong thing, such as the triple red shells. I'm pretty sure that's everyone. Like all the characters that I was thinking of. Oh, this is terrible. What am I doing? And basically, there are a couple of item car based things I was thinking of. We could have a pipe based car, because like tricks get you onto shortcuts. Pipes are basically shortcuts in normal Mario games. And we don't have a pipe car. That could also tie in with Piranha Plant, if that's a thing. Probably won't be, but it's possible. Oh, of course it runs out of there. Also, like some sort of mushroom car. Not the marshmallow, not the chair marshmallow, not the pink marshmallow. But if we have different coloured toads, or different well, yeah, let's just start off with that for now. Different coloured toads, but then we can have different coloured marshmallows. Obviously, I'm always going to go with the theory of different coloured Shy Guy, yellow, triple banana or coin box, and stuff like that. And different coloured Yoshi, different coloured Birdo. We might get them after the Yoshi tour. They might just keep introducing new colour Yoshis till there's all of them. I don't know. Gliders, I don't really know. They could have, which would be a bit of a weird one, and some people might not like it. But you know how in trick maps you've got all this, oh, hang on. Oh, wow. Yeah, I never do well on second ranked cups of a thing. Yeah, you've got all this, like, frame in here. They could have a glider or a parafoil or parachute. I'd probably say a parachute. That's made out of that pipe frame, or that grated frame kind of thing. That I honestly would think that's cool. Others might not, but I'd think that is cool. But anyway, that's pretty much everything that I could really think of for a trick tour. Last time, some of you guys had really, really good suggestions. Better than mine with things like Yarn Yoshi, White Yoshi. So, please feel free to comment your opinions on what you think's going to come, because I'd really appreciate that. I always respond to my comments, and I enjoy doing that. So, if you have any suggestions of your own, put them in the comments. Tell me what you think, and you'll probably get a shout out as well whilst you're at it. So give a few suggestions. I'll say your suggestions probably when the tour came out, like, oh, this person was right, and this is who they are, and this person wasn't right, but they had some good ideas, and this is that. So please do comment. Also, don't forget to check out my other videos. I'm doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Milk Choco's coming soon. There'll probably be some COD and some frag soon as well. So stay tuned for all of that. Obviously more Mario Kart Tour, especially when the new tour is out and new pipe is out, if it's good. If you want to know if I'm doing a pipe opening, stay tuned on the new tour analysis video when that happens. I'll probably say if I'm going to open 10 pipes then, or save my rubies. Thank you for watching. Also, please subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.